I'm James Navé,
I'm Allegra Houston.
and welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session.
As you see, we are back in Taos, both of us back together at my kitchen table. Nave lives next door, so he comes over here every Saturday morning.
All excited.
Yes, when we do our prompt of the week, writing prompt of the week on Zoom.
Which we did today. Yeah, and we had a number of people show up, and as we do every Saturday, 10 o'clock Mountain Time and noon Eastern Time, and we get together on Zoom, and we do what you're going to do now.
So we show our group a writing prompt. Sometimes we play it because sometimes it's an audio file, but usually it's an image, and today it was an image as well. We ask everybody to generate a list of words from that image. We time you for 2 minutes, and the words don't have to have anything to do with the image. They don't have to have anything to do with one another. I mean, the more random, the better. Just a list of utterly random words or short phrases.
And so what we'll do now is show you the image, and we'll take care of the time. All you have to do is just generate images or words or phrases for 2 minutes, and your time begins now.
Okay, good.
So now you have your personal list, and every Saturday morning we go around the room and we take one word or phrase from each person participating on the Saturday morning call, and we create a community list. So what we would like to do now is share the community list we created this morning, so you'll have it too, and Allegra's going to read it. She'll start now.
Here it is. Lost in translation. Apparatchik, forced ideas, arcade, societal entropy, abyss, windows to nowhere, Belle Epoque, shuttered sunlight, escape, you can't hear the birds, confined, golden rectangles, prison walls, these walls and windows can talk, patterns of life, not meant to be seen, no way out, inside golden puzzle box, windows to windows to windows, staged, beauty trapped, old haunts, step by step.
So that's our community list, and as you can hear and see, you could take any one of those words or images and use that as a beginning prompt. We do something a little bit different. We ask you to take as many or as few of the words and images and build something in a 10-minute period.
Um, Something could be anything. It can be prose, poetry. It could be a rant. It could be a meditation. It can be, very, very long, much as you can possibly write in 10 minutes, or it could be a haiku. We have a kind of little haiku tradition that seems to have started up. We've had 3 or 4 people write haikus now and then on the Saturday morning calls. But the point is just simply, oh boy, that was my cat knocking something onto the floor. Knocking Navé's phone onto the floor.
Thank goodness for a good OtterBox around my phone. So there was one more prompt. You can add that.
Yeah, there you go.
To the
You could
list.
also add crashing phone.
Crashing
if you
phone
like.
by
or
cat.
Naughty,
Curious.
yes, naughty cat. What was I saying? Oh, people wrote haikus. The point is simply not to kind of pre-think what you're going to write. Not to kind of worry about trying to write something good, which is ridiculous because it's only 10 minutes anyway. So the idea of trying to write something good or trying to write well should really go out the window. Just the window and the window and the window. So just simply let your eyes roam over the 2 lists, the community list and your personal list. The nice thing about the community list is you can borrow from other people's imagination. And see what word or phrase your imagination kind of hooks into and just go from there.
And one tip we discovered this morning, I had an idea for what I wanted to write before I started. I'm working on a project. And I thought, well, I'll just work on my project during the 10 minutes. Didn't work as well for me. You might have a different experience.
I had the same experience as you. Whenever I've tried to really direct what I'm going to write in this method, it doesn't work so well. But if I don't direct it, then I often come up with stuff that I am going to use for my project.
Yeah,
just not if I try deliberately to do that.
So maybe the tip is try it both ways. I've found that the less I think about it, the more satisfied I am at the end. And it's the idea of letting your imagination and your mind work together, your imagination and your rational mind work together.
Dance together.
Dance, yes.
And
dance.
let your imaginative mind be the partner that leads the dance. So, in other words, whatever weird, odd, irrational, nonsensical thing comes up, go with it. Let your rational mind follow. It will try and make sense of it. And maybe your imagination will carry on running away or carry on spinning and twirling. And it's fun.
And so your dandy, well-dressed, imaginative mind walks up to your rational mind and said, would you like to dance? And your rational mind says, absolutely.
It might be a little scary because I don't know how much you're going to twirl me and swirl me and spin me
we
around
go.
and dip me and so on. But it's fun when you know those kind of dances when you end up, you have no idea what you're so dizzy, you have no idea where the room is and you're completely breathless. And that's really kind of what the kind of dance that, in the best of all possible worlds, what happens in this 10 minutes.
So with all that said, get ready for your 10-minute writing time, which begins now. So if what you wrote pleased you, if you're happy with it, we would love to see it and read it on our Imaginative Storm Circle community. We have a really easy way to get to that, and I think Allegra's going to tell you about that now.
I am. Here it is. So when you go to imaginativestorm.com, you'll see the Zoom link for the Saturday morning writing prompt of the week here and also here. And if you continue to scroll down, you will find Join Us on Circle. Click that link. And when you get there for the first time, you will find a thing sort of up here in the top right saying join or log in or something like that. I can't remember. So you can log in with your Google or Facebook ID or create a new ID and password. It's free. And when you've done that, it will look like this. So here are 4 spaces that explain to you kind of what we're about and what we're doing here on the circle. And over on the left, you will see this area, share your writing. And here's prompt of the week. Click on that. And you will see all the prompts of the week since we first started doing this in order from most recent at the top. So when you get there, the most recent prompt will be posted. We have it posted by the end of the day on Saturday. And when you click on it, you'll see the prompt itself, the community list, and then whatever pieces of writing the other people who've done the prompt have posted. And those are comments attached to the post. So if you scroll down to the bottom, like so, you will get to a place where it's inviting you to make a comment. And that's where you can type out what you wrote to the prompt. I don't know if you noticed as I was scrolling through, there was one person here who actually recorded a selfie video of herself reading what she wrote, and she posted that. So feel free to do that if you would like to do that. When you've posted a comment, other people can hit like or hit reply if they want to comment specifically and say, what in the piece popped for them. Feel free to add those, those comments, those moments of praise for what other people have written. We ask you not to be critical because, as you know, these are pieces that are only written in 10 minutes. So criticism, negative criticism is really, just not relevant. What we want to know as writers is what we've created that has energy, what pops for you as a reader, what do you find surprising and intriguing? So if you have that response to a piece of somebody else's that you read here, please do hit reply and let them know. Also over here, you will see a space to post for the daily prompts that we put on social media. And here, One Last Lunch. I won't tell you much about it other than that it's a book that I contributed to. And I think it's one of the most interesting writing prompts ever devised. So I do encourage you to try that out as well. So the circle is free, as the Zoom on Saturday mornings is also free, completely free. We don't ask for donations. It is absolutely 100% free. And we would love to have you join us. So do please join us one Saturday morning on the call, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, noon Eastern. And you will always find the Zoom link at imaginativestorm.com.
And also on imaginativestorm.com, you'll see some of the other offerings we have. We do have some books, how to make a speech, how to edit and be edited, and how to read for an audience. How to edit and be edited, Allegra wrote, and how to read for an audience, she and I wrote together, and how to make a speech was written by Barry Barton. So very good little books. You can put them in your briefcase or your
they're short
backpack and get some good information out of them. So all of that is there, plus our workshops as well. Workshops that we do that we have that are for charge.
Yeah. So the big one is a 10-session Imaginative Storm Writer training. We won't be doing another one of those probably until the fall. But in the meantime, we have single sessions. We call them Writer Training Single Sessions. As we record this now at the beginning of June 2022, the next one is coming up on Thursday, June 9th, and it is about landscape outer and landscape inner. And we still have a couple of spots available in that. So if you're interested, just send us an email via our website, imaginativestorm.com.
So thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate the work you're doing and look forward to crossing your path somewhere down the line.
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.